Traffic has always been an issue here at Cupertino High School, and because of the construction on the cafeteria this year, the administration has also had to make numerous changes to deal with the flow of students being dropped off. These new changes are not without flaw though. Having the student drop-off zone in the old student parking lot brings the worst of the traffic right to the center of Finch Avenue. Bikers that get to school through Tilson Avenue gates must dodge pedestrians, and when they arrive at the basketball court, there are very few parking spaces for all the bikes. Pedestrians, in addition to dodging bikers, must also dodge drivers, who often do not look when they turn out of the drop-off zone in a hurry. For this special report, students were asked what they thought of the traffic and what they thought could be improved. Surprisingly, most showed understanding towards the difficulties that the administration has had to deal with.
And just compared to last year, how much worse has it been?
It's definitely worse, but I mean it's manageable. It's not like too bad.
And so what would you suggest in order to get to school on time?
Construct it faster. I mean, there's really no way of getting around it.
So we get here later. It's too crowded, and people use the student lot as the drop-off lot, and parents shouldn't be dropping their students off in the student lot.
Yeah, I feel like it's caused more traffic, so maybe, I don't know, maybe a suggestion would be have your kids walk to school more on a bike, so just to ease the flow. Especially on Wednesdays, I'll be coming to school and it'll be backed off all the way to McDonald's with traffic, so.
The thing is when you leave your house at a certain time, if you're not out of your house at that certain time, if you're a minute late, the traffic gets exponentially worse, and you find yourself with cars that are trying to squeeze in and cut you off, and it's just terrible.
I come by bike, so traffic's not really much of a problem.
And what do you think of the administration's efforts to improve traffic despite the problems with construction?
Well, I think it's pretty helpful, I guess, because there's no more cars that try and park in the student parking lot and stuff like that, but I still feel there's too many cars out, and it's kind of hard to get a spot.
I don't think they could have really done that much at the same time, and I think they made the best of what they could do. So.
And also, since you bike, I'm sure you've seen the bike lot over there with there's no bike parking anywhere. What would you suggest the administration do to improve bike parking and improve traffic in general?
So for bike parking, they should definitely add another rack. I don't know why they've delayed it for so long, but they should add another rack.
In an interview with Assistant Principal Mr. Walzak, he acknowledges the fact that a problem is not going to go away anytime soon. The administration is doing everything it can by sending staff members out every morning to direct the flow of traffic, but there are several ways that students can prevent themselves from being stuck in traffic. For students who are dropped off by car, there's the entire length of the Stevens Creek Avenue out to the north of the school, and the Tilson Avenue drop-off to the south of the school. These arrangements may require students to walk further, but they will allow students and parents to avoid traffic and to get to school faster. As for bikers, there are more bike racks than just the one in the basketball court, but more will be moved to that area as soon as possible. In the meantime, pedestrians should just be mindful of the drivers and bikers and be careful. The best way to reduce traffic will of course be to have more people bike or walk. But till then, the traffic will remain as it is, and students should be careful and stay safe, as always.